And you seated well.
No, not at all.
I'm not happy.
Even me, the madness, I don't know.
Guys, I'm not happy.
From the time of mask,
As in, like, tell me how you want to take start again.
I don't know.
Guys, I'm not happy. We've shot a video, a whole complete video for over 20 minutes filming, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. Our village people are here.
Your village people.
Where did the content go to? We don't already finish. Like, we've shot already. I'm not happy. Like, this is not my energy when I was shooting.
Introduction. My name is Samuel. My name is Samuel, guys. I thank everybody that come from this side to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I'm trying to ginger up again, like, the green. Hello and welcome back to hello and welcome back to another video with your girl Pretty, and this is Pretty Moment. I'm not really okay because we filmed a whole video. I'm not happy. So guys, we are on disadvantages and advantages of living together without doing the traditional rites as a boyfriend and girlfriend, like, just deciding to stay in together. They call it fat and set here in South Africa. So fat and set is where you decide masihlalisane. Masihlalisane is whereby you choose to go stay with your boyfriend at his place without him paying your bride price. I hope that's clear. So we are going to be discussing the advantages and disadvantages. So obviously, like I did before, I would like to ask you that if you have ever done that before, and how did it work out for you? I have done it myself, and I can say it's not a good thing. It was not a great experience. So let me hear from you.
Maybe I've done it or
If yeah, have you stayed with a girlfriend, and for how long? How was it without doing the right thing?
Was I talk through?
The truth now. See this one. So you want to lie before? Yes, now.
No lies, I've done it before. I've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 6 years.
Oh, 6 people, 6 different girls.
No, come on, man. I've done it 6 years, and the year 7 I went to go and do the right thing. But to my surprise, the year 8, all the building we've been building for many years collapsed. I don't know, maybe it's the wrong cement or the wrong bricks or the wrong soil, but what I just know, a year after doing the right thing, everything collapsed.
You said you did after how many years
6.
of you guys staying together?
Mm-hmm.
Why after 6 years?
Even after the 6 years, it still collapse. So
No,
if
but
it's
like,
before
why?
6 years, it's still gonna collapse.
Sorry, no.
So I don't really understand this thing.
No, I don't mind the collapsing part. But
Number
like,
number one, I'm still young that time. I think I was 23 that time. The kind of person that I am, I don't know how to switch women. Like, when I face you, I finish you.
That's for finish you. Okay.
No, seriously, I don't know how to double or triple date.
Okay.
You understand? So when I'm with one lady, I stay there. If it's gonna fuck up, let's fuck it up. Then I move to another channel. I move.
Okay, like, where does it come to now say that is the right time now for me to do the right thing? Is it when you're financially balanced, or when you now see that I know this person?
Doing the right thing doesn't concern financially balanced. For me, the thing is, like I said, I was still young that time. I'm a student. You understand what I mean? So just like school things. Then later, after graduation, whatever like that. But the point is this: there's no right time, but the right time depends on the person you are dating. You understand? Because I've been in that situation whereby you feel like, no, let me go and pay Lobola for this person. Let me go and do the bride price for this person. And the character the person is pulling out, you are getting confused that, no, am I not going to regret whatever I want to do? You understand what I mean? So at times you want to come closer, then the person is taking you back. She's not saying don't pay, but with the character that she's pulling out, then you're busy telling yourself that, no, if I get married to this person, because mind you, when you are staying together, you don't have anything tangible. The moment you put the ring, the moment you guys staying together right now, you get married, for better for worse, for richer for poor. You understand? Go to the altar, put the ring. Then there's something binding now in the middle. So you might not be confused with the character of this person. You still watching, though you might love the person, but at the same time, don't let love carry. Don't get carried away with love, or else you're still gonna fall out of the relationship at the end of the day.
What
So
do you think were the disadvantages of you staying with her? Did you experience some things that you feel like, nah, this
the
way?
funnest part of it, we stay together like. Though, like I said, I don't like switching anyhow, right? So number one thing that I see, I don't feel any disadvantage here because, mind you, there's what they call temptation, and I'm kind of person that there's freedom, but when you taste over freedom, is when you know that freedom at times is another thing entirely. Like you go to club, there's nobody even ask you where are you, whatever like that. I don't like. I'm not kind of that person. You understand? So I don't feel disadvantage of her staying with me, though it's my space or whatever like that. But I don't feel like she came to disturb me. No.
Okay, let me talk about myself and my experience doing that, staying with somebody without the person doing the right thing for me. So I dated this guy back in the days, and obviously I just newly came to Pretoria. Then we stayed together. You know, boyfriend and girlfriend things. It's nice. You just all over each other when the love is still new and stuff. But then when it now goes deep, you start to realize that this is not the person I'd like to actually settle down with. You start to realize all those things, but then you need to keep up because, I mean, you are there. You are in mind you. This person did not pay your bride price, but now they have over control over you, like over excess control over you. They will tell you, this nigga will tell me that you're not going home. Anyway, I like them worst, like I always say. So he's a West African, right? Then he always, normally December, people are going home and he doesn't have anywhere to go. Now he's telling me you're not going to that home. Mind you, he did not even pay my bride price. So I feel like also disrespect comes in, like when you're with somebody that also did not do the right thing. Because now, if you have done the right thing, you've paid my bride price and stuff, it's easy for us, we can go home together. But now, how do I now carry you to my house when you didn't even pay the bride price? Then you are going there for December, you'll be laughing, eating.
Okay, now that is the that's the disadvantage of what you see. Like
Mm.
somebody have to be controlling your life when it doesn't have the right to do so. Okay,
Mhm.
now can I for every disadvantage there's always advantage inside because the difference between advantage and disadvantage is DIS.
Mhm.
When you remove the DIS, become advantage. You understand what I mean? What if you get married to this person and the person go and do the right thing for you, then it's now controlling your life.
It's different.
Oh, you don't mind if
It's
somebody pay
different
your bride
because
price, then
for
it's controlling
me,
your life.
once you pay my bride price, we become one, right? Automatically, whatever we do, must we sit down, we plan about it. But if we haven't, my brother still get my life.
You see. Let me tell you something. When it comes to relationship, like, I'm not perfect. I'm not guru when it comes to relationship. But whosoever is controlling your life during courtship will never let you be after marriage. It will only double it. And there's whosoever doesn't seek your opinion in his life, like I want to do something like this. I didn't seek. Maybe what do you think about it? You understand? When you get married, it's not gonna change. It's only double. So that moment of staying together, I think it's an advantage to know each other more better, to know what you're gonna face in future. Though it's wrong, got a lot of disadvantage more than advantage. You understand? But for me, I think it's the right time to study how you're gonna be living your life after marriage. Because was also the
But
character.
then why are we now staying 5 years, 6 years, 7 years without you doing the right thing?
Yeah, in Nigeria, there's a 4 years course that you end up spending like 7 8 years due to ASU strike. So
As usual, don't tell me about strike. I wrote down some disadvantages here. I'm gonna focus more on disadvantages because I feel like I just want to educate people out there. I'm not saying it's wrong that for you that is watching me and you're staying with your boyfriend or you're staying with your girlfriend and you haven't done paid the bride price. It's each to their own, right? Maybe when now you are fine, you are comfortable, you don't have an issue. I've seen people, somebody will wear ring. They say they will buy that ring from Stan. Stan sells ring. There are some for 300 rand. They will put that one in your finger. 15 years you're wearing it, and they say it's engaged. I don't understand how do you engage somebody for 15 years? The ring will even become small. Can they pinch them? They need to use tongue. I don't know the name of that thing in English. Is it tongue? What is that thing they use to remove it? That one is no, it's not nice. Number one disadvantage. Number one disadvantage, should your partner dies. So all of us, this is an unforeseen
Unforeseen circumstances.
circumstances.
Yeah. Like I said,
Nobody can predict
like I said
tomorrow.
before, it got disadvantage and the disadvantage of it.
Yeah.
This one
is actually the first thing you should think about when you want to stay with somebody's child.
There's one story that I heard one time. A guy is dating a Zulu girl. Then that Zulu girl passed away. Then they made the guy marry that Zulu girl, the cops.
Yeah, culture.
The culture. So that's one of the disadvantages. This one you want. That one is one of the disadvantages because you never know who is having sickness from
you will have a lot to explain to the family if somebody just
imagine you're Nigerian speaking English in front of Zulu. That thing is hard, man.
You just enter express. You don't go be that. They wake you up. You can't move again.
Guys, forget to
some of them
speaking English in South Africa is very hard. When you have to explain that
when
you are in a tight corner.
You see, now you need to be explaining that somebody's child died. What were you doing with this person? The family doesn't even know you. Number 2 is enjoying life like married couple and you end up being dumped. I don't know if you disagree with this one. Okay, so I was saying that it distracted me. Enjoying life like married couples where you have to enjoying life like married couple and end up being dumped. So now this is you playing wife for one nigga that is not even there. You know, even send you. In his mind, he's just waiting for the time to come so that he can go and marry his wife. There are people that will use you to push time. 10 years, you are still there doing girlfriend. By the time you see his wife, you go date there, you go and marry another woman.
But the point is the moment that I tell you, or the moment that I say you can move in with me, right, you must understand something. There's a lot of ladies out there. Yeah.
I know.
And like I always say in my channel, relationship doesn't collapse one day.
But my point is, how do you girlfriend or boyfriend somebody for 10 years, 5 years? You can't marry the person. What are you waiting for?
I never done that before. So
you said 8 years.
Me? No, I've done 6.
It's plenty.
It's not plenty. The thing is, when you are still young, it's not plenty.
You were still young. That one I can.
But at the same time, you staying with somebody. Man, there's a lot of disease outside. When you are honest with your partner.
I'm talking about marriage. Yes, doing the traditional right. Don't tell me about disease. Disease has nothing to do with what we are talking about. Number 3, refrain. Refrain from claiming to be a wife or husband while not even lobola negotiated have started. You should just be. You will be setting yourself up for failure. So now this is you, husband, my wife, Yaomi, up and down. This person never even pays more this thing on your head. You don't they call them husband. If they mess you up now, why you look at me like that? If they mess you up now, you know, say you don't enter.
It's only God that have answer for that. Nobody no future.
Nobody no future.
I don't know.
But it shouldn't be. Honestly, they should come up with a rule that girlfriend and boyfriend should not stay more than 1 year.
No. But in South Africa, right? In South Africa, there is a rule when the lady stays 6 months with you, they have access to your property when you want to leave. You can go and sue you in court. But I want to, there's a rules there for that. But it's only a few people that know that. If you stay with a boyfriend,
I didn't know. I don't sue plenty.
You don't stay with a lot.
I know. I'm just saying.
There's a rule. I deal with properties. So I deal with properties. Then there's a lawyer that came one day and gave us a proper lecture about this thing. So if you stay with a man or with a lady for 6 months, and that lady want to dump you in the middle, you can sue if there's evidence. Like if he's supporting you, sending you e-wallet, whatever like that, understand. You are not the one that is pulling out of a relationship. He is the one that is pulling up in his own wrong way. You can sue that person to court.
Ah,
So
maybe I say we go to play that.
the viewer, you can sue that guy. 3 years.
You always your time finish. Knock you, nothing. Go and swam. 10 years, he say you know they do go do by force.
They knock the battle now.
Sex will now be a round thing, or more they go knock madness come out your body. Normally, sex will be an everyday thing. Person never even pays more
Leave
shit.
sex, leave sex, leave sex.
No, it's part of it.
It's a
Sure, you no
nature.
go do ni.
Say, who no go do?
Your girlfriend.
No, this is not a matter of do. You understand? Look at the security staff there. Because at the end of the day, now you go knock this one, knock this one, knock this one.
No, forget say you go knock. If you know one knock this one, knock this one, knock
It's
that
better
one.
we know
Go
your
and pay
direction.
bride price.
It's better we know your direction. Show you deal with this person. You come out. You
My
come
brother,
in.
I say if you know one knock there, go and marry the one where you deal with.
You have to be sure before you pay bride price.
If you're not sure, why do you stay with her inside the house?
But it's benefiting accommodation problem.
Hey, so you know what you dey benefit yourself. She get accommodation.
You get accommodation.
You get it anytime you want it. No be so.
It's not right though.
I don't even know which number is this. Number 4, right? Okay, number 5. Having friends. Okay, there's one that I skipped that I actually wanted to talk about. Having your me time. And this is because I know I'm the person that values my own time. So now if I'm with a partner, that means now it's no longer about me and my time, it's about our time. So now if you now go and move in with somebody that never even pay your bride price, now you don't even have space of your own anymore because now you're in their space. Right. And this person never married you yet.
But listen, moving in together is 2 people decision. I
can't
come and drag you from your home.
But also meaning that if I agree to being with you now, that me time is something that has to end.
Listen, this is 2 people agree to move in. Mm-hmm. So who are you to be saying? They love it, they like it, they cherish it. That's why they move in together. So whatever happened in the middle is their own personal problem.
No, because if we are not married, then now I say I want to have my own time, and you say
you won't come in. You know, go to say Naki go involve.
Naki go involve. Now not be Naki with the dog now.
Even
now
your
me
own
time,
space, your own space go. No, the thing is, if 2 people try to be building a relationship, now there's nothing like mine. It's ours.
That's what I'm saying. But if before it becomes ours, we should become a couple officially.
But if both of them can't,
you want to be doing hours with somebody that you didn't marry, and tomorrow they claim your thing, you go they cry up and down. Hey, you don't carry my thing, go. But that you even you say you feel cry. Next one. Okay, having friends. Obviously, anyway, I don't agree with this one. I'm the one that wrote it, but I don't agree with it. That having friends will be a problem, because I don't understand why when you now get into a relationship, firstly, your husband or your partner, your boyfriend should be your number 1 friend, your best friend. That's how I take it. Then all those friends and everything, obviously there will be a limit, but it doesn't mean that now, because I normally used to do that when I'm in a relationship, all my friends are not send again. I feel say I don't arrive now, it's me and this one. But when they fall my hand, I will still go back. So I still feel like if you in a relationship, you shouldn't cut off your friends.
Don't change completely. Don't change your. How am I gonna put that? How am I gonna put that in English? Don't let relationship change you.
Elaborate so that they can understand.
Don't let relationship change you. Instead of that, just follow the proof for relationship, because you can't be in relationship then you have to disown everybody around you. It doesn't work out like that. Even when you marry yourself, still keep people that you keep. But it's only that you just have to you have to think about that you are not alone anymore. You have to adjust some certain things, but not to shut everybody around you down.
But you get some friends who say these ones, it's a must. If you're with a partner, if you have a partner and you need to build something serious, this friend is that one that's always telling me about one guy for one place like that. You start with those ones, cut. Because why you do go they hear about one girl, that girl, that nyash, those ones where would they send you porn?
Yes, I'm off with English. I don't understand why you think of English. No, the thing is this now. Like, there's some naughty friend you have that you can't cut off. No matter the case may be, you can't cut them off. The point is this: there's nothing wrong with setting a line of demarcation. Guys, I'm married now. I don't want to go to this extent. Don't send me this. There's temptation everywhere. But when you let them know that I'm married now, this I'm no longer interested. If we want to meet, let's meet something discuss, something tangible. You understand? Then if they don't want to follow your rules and regulations, you can cut them off. You can't just start cutting people off without knowing what is wrong.
Okay, so sometimes you will feel bored by their presence. It comes and goes. So sometimes there are just those days where you feel this one is too much into my space, and
Then that's the meaning that you are not ready.
it's a feeling that comes and goes.
No,
Now.
there's no feeling that comes and go. When you are not ready for something, then unnecessary feeling will be coming in.
But how are you ready? They never even marry you. That that feeling will be coming.
You're ready is when you decide that you want to move in with somebody without paying your bride price.
But why must we even do it in the first place?
That is the thing. Continue.
Okay. A hidden mask will slowly reveal the true identity of the person you are dating.
That is the advantage of it. Yes. Because the more you are into the space of that person, that's what they call people that can pretend. The same thing that I was saying in the other video that shut down, I don't know. There's a lot of people that pretend. But there's no way, somebody like me, by the time you close to my space, you will know maybe I'm pretend or not. Because I'm not kind of person that can pretend for a long time. So staying with somebody that you want to get married to, you will know, every lady is a slave queen outside, 3D, 2D, 5D, by the time they put it, man, you think, this is a lady. But get to their house. I don't know, the painting is there, the bra is there, even they can't even get, before they are removing the gadu, everything is, so it's nice if you stay together and experience.
They will have one corner where they are packing clothes. That corner become the wardrobe. They pick from this.
You got an experience of it. So you will know maybe the guy this is also, or the lady is not clean as it used to be. So the thing is this, that one will avoid you when you get into proper relationship, or when you do the private price, you won't get surprised. There's nothing surprised that you want to know. You know this person in and out. You know go wash plate. You know go cook. You know say immediately you get married, what you are going to be doing is take away. You understand? So there's no way you can pretend with me, if I stay with you for a year, that you can cook. Then when we get married, you won't be able to cook. So that is one of the disadvantages. That one is not disadvantage of it, it's an advantage. The same VK,
Yeah. So there's a last one that I wrote, and I do not disagree. I just wanted to talk, because there's something that you did on your channel about something like this with what I'm about to read now. So I want you to share your take on that one, and I'm also going to share my take in closing of this video. I said, do not get involved. Koto no be say I said do not get involved, but I'm just reading what I'm saying here, and he's going to say his own part or his own view. Also, you will also have a chance to share your own view with us on the comment section here. Do not get yourself involved with someone who was not raised by their parents. 90% of those people are not family orientated. You might be building something with a rock. I didn't complete it. I just realized now that I cut this thing by mistake. So people that are not raised by their parents, there's this saying that they are not family orientated. Just now we are watching American Got Talent. There's a guy that said, I want to break this because I come from a broken home, but he wants to overcome that, meaning he wants to do better because he comes from. So this is in two ways. There are people that will tell you that no, okay, you want to get married to her. Does she have parents? And was she raised by her mother and her father? You did something like this on your channel, a video that I can still remember, that you were talking about.
That's a relationship background check.
Yeah, something like that. So you guys can visit his channel, Equally Reality, and watch that video of. It's mostly about relationship. Just go to his channel.
No, that is one of
the. Okay, can I please land? So right. Now people have. For me personally, I do not agree that this can stand as a disadvantage. Yes, there's a possibility of it being like a problem that okay, you are with somebody that's not family orientated. There are background traumas or childhood traumas that haunt somebody, and in life they end up misbehaving. If, let's say, for example, you grew up in a family where your father is beating your mother, things like that, then now you now find a partner. The next thing is you now hitting your, no, not because that's you, but that's something that was planted in you from childhood. Now all those things come up, and you now pick from there and feel like this is the way to go. You get, so now you find yourself being punched by this nigga that you're not even married to. Like there's a story going on around the lady that just recently passed away. She was shot 9 bullets with somebody that was even somebody's husband. It's not even her husband, but they've been in a relationship for a very long time. She was abused, she's bruised. If you see her pictures where she was beaten, she stayed in that relationship for 17 good years of that relationship being abused daily. So now if you find yourself in this kind of situation where you're not even married to this person did not even do the traditional right, because even if you've paid my bride price or maybe you've married me, you do not have the right to be hitting me like that. You get. But also I want you to emphasize more on this thing of family orientation. Like,
if you've been in my YouTube channel, that series, the last part of it is I haven't shot it. Like I want to make some certain research, because by the time I look at the script that I wrote about that, it's a little bit, it might be offensive, but it's reality of life. Truth is always bitter at times, right? I determined in my heart that no, I have to make research with 7 people. So far I've made research with 5 people, and I'm getting a positive feedback about it. There's something that I believe as an African person, as a human being generally. Like even Christian will say, we are the blood lineage of Moses or whatever like that. I believe something in blood lineage. You understand? I believe something in blood lineage, and the meaning of that is whatever your father achieved, it's possible you achieve that, even double than that, right? Whatever your mother achieved, it's possible you achieve double than, because it's been passing to you. It's in your blood. You understand? And if you are being raised with broken homes, except that lady or that guy is extremely ready that I want to break the yoke of this broken home. If you get married, forget about first, second, third, 40 years, even 10 years, 20 years relationship have been broken due to some blood lineage. And when you ask like 50% of why that their relationship is being broken, when you ask them, some can't explain because it's unnecessary thing that trigger and their relationship is being broken. It might not be from them, but from their background check. You understand what I mean? So it's not that I said when you're being raised from broken home, don't involve. No, don't. It's not that don't involve, but the person must be ready, because whatever happened to the parent that make them broken might repeat. It's really normally repeat themselves. You understand what I mean? That is what I mean, and that is why I never push that episode out, because I'm making it research from different people, because it's going to be a little bit offensive, but it's an advantage for people that know that being raised from broken home, that they have a lot of extra job to do in relationship to make it stable, or else it's going to be passing, 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 passing. Okay, let me give you as an example. A friend of mine adopt a child from birth. You understand? Adopt a child from birth, raise that child for like 9 years. Remember, it's an adopt, but the father and the mother knew about the adoption. The mother knew that it's not the child, it's not his child, but because of the love and the relationship, he raised that child for 9 years. At the end of the day, the child knew the father after 9 years, because the guy and the father, they have a problem. Then when the story came back now, the same mother knew the real father after 10 years. Maybe do you pick up exactly what I'm saying?
okay, so the mother to that child knew
Knew her own father after 10 years. Now that child knew the real father after 9 years. It's repeating. So if that child is not determined, is not careful, The same thing I repeat. I've already seen a lot of stuff like that. That's why I came with that topic. It's not that you don't get involved. When your background is bent or it's not that clear when it comes to relationship, your father and mother, they are not together. You must determine there are some certain things that affect them. Not to affect you, you have to be brave enough to say, you know what, I want to make my own relationship work. Whatever affect them, I don't want it to affect me. So the only thing you can do in something like that, you can go ahead and ask. Don't do like you want to interview them. You can just sit down and ask, you know what, why do you and your daddy separate? And at the same time, when you are growing up, you can see why they separate. You understand? So is you have a lot of work to do on your own if you want your own relationship to be stable, because it's what is being built on you. Remember, like there's a last video that I showed that I need to post, but I never post that. Like the brain of a baby is clean. Whatever the parents write on it is what the baby believe. When we are young, they made us believe that no, Jesus Christ is a white person. And up to today, you can't change my mind. It's a white person. Despite the fact I'm black, but I still believe it's a white. We don't even know which tribe does it belong to. You understand? It's the same thing. If your mother raised you that men are not good, it's what is going to be in your mind.
Okay.
So that is just my belief in that. Not that you don't have to involve with them, but if you want to involve with them, you have to know exactly what you are dealing with. All right, the same thing we generate.
All right,
So,
guys.
maybe you understand.
I know that's clear.
That's clear.
I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys picked one or two things. We're not against those, like I've already said. We're not against those that are watching us and they are doing fat and set. That is mashalisa, and let's just stay together and see how it goes. We'll pay in future. But I also feel like it's also good because there are a lot of disadvantages. I've mentioned mostly the disadvantages of staying with a partner that did not do the right thing. Push, hustle, find something to do so that tomorrow, if God forbid something bad happens, you can be able to stand because the family at least knows you. Even if they things are not moving, but at least they see that you came with that little thing to show that I want this person, I want to build with this person, but I just don't have enough to
to support
to do the right thing, right. Or maybe do white wedding, just be official. But yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Thank you for just allowing us to grace your screen, be it your phone, your laptop, your TV, wherever you're watching us from. So much love from me. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, and share. Please visit Cole's Reality. Visit his YouTube channel. Watch his videos. I find his videos more educating than any other thing. So please be sure to go to his channel. Go support him. And yeah, that's all from me, guys. I'll see you on my next video. I know this video, it's very long. But yeah, guys, I'll see you on my next video. Much love. Till next time. Bye.